It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Howdy, howdy. Good morning to you on Thursday. The week is moving right along the way we like it, and we'll start with some news this morning.
All right. A Christian County jailer is in trouble with the law, accused of bringing drugs inside. The 22-year-old correctional officer is charged with felony delivering a controlled substance. An inmate ratted her out. She's now facing up to 10 years in prison. Greene County deputies are looking for a person of interest in a case involving a 14-year-old girl who apparently has been killed. No word yet on how the girl died. Jackie Straley, whose family has been notified, was found along West Farm Road 140, right near I-44 and Hazeltine Road. She was found in a brush area not too far behind a few homes. Investigators do not believe the general public is at risk. If you have any information on that case, you are asked to call Greene County.
Yeah. Missouri State University has dropped its diversity, equity, and inclusion program and closed down its Office of Inclusive Engagement, effective immediately. University plans to move affected staff members, about 4 of them, to other open positions on campus and return faculty members to their previous positions as faculty. University leadership says they're following state and national leadership in what has been a trend, both in the governmental world, but also the private sector, business community. Another small town ATM hit by thieves. This happened in Osage Beach Tuesday night. Police are questioning 4 people from Oklahoma who may be connected to that crime. Officers were called to the Oak Star Bank to check out an alarm, and sure enough, the ATM had been forced open, and the money inside was gone. Stolen truck was also found there. The chain was still attached to the bumper. We had a rash of these a while back. They were a little more rural than this one seems to be.
Yeah.
Then they kind of stopped. Police made some arrests, but
they did make some arrests, and at the time
again.
they didn't know, if they were all
Right.
connected to this crew or not. But
Right.
the stolen truck with the chain is the same MO as the ones that were happening in the more rural areas. Very interesting.
But I mean, if that's kind of the way to break into an ATM. You have to chain it to a truck and try to drive off.
Yes, physically open
Right.
it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. President Trump has signed an executive order that restricts gender transitions for minors. The order aims to end federal support for medical procedures used in transitioning, anything like surgery, puberty blockers, or hormones. It also orders Health and Human Services to withdraw its guidance in gender-affirming care and patient privacy to that end. The president also said the official stance of the U.S. is that a person's sex is defined by only male or female.
Okay. Down in Arkansas, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders is pushing schools to become no phone zones in what's called the Bell to Bell No Cell Act. If it's approved, cell phones and smart watches would be prohibited from the time school starts until the last bell rings. Districts could provide exemptions for emergencies and some after-school activities. I'd be interested to see. I would think the teachers would be behind this, right? Wouldn't they, in general, be for it?
I feel like they would.
I think so.
I mean, I don't know, because I know that parents like to know where their kid is to be able to get a hold if need be, because there's crazy stuff that happens at school. But I would think most teachers, yes, would say that they're very distracting.
The teachers that I've talked to talk about how cell phones and
Change
some other
everything.
things,
Yeah.
other things as well. But for the purposes of this discussion, cell phones are a big problem in schools.
Yeah.
And some of them, depending on where you are, feel like they don't have the ability to really enforce whatever rule there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I guarantee there will be some pushback and then also some cheerleaders. So,
And that's down in Arkansas, by the way.
yeah, that was in Arkansas. All right. The Springfield Cardinals, today is the day. If you want to go work for them, there is a big job fair happening at Hammons Field. It is at the indoor training facility there in downtown Springfield at Hammons. It's tonight from 4:30 to 6:30. So if you are looking for a job, they'd probably be a pretty fun place to work, I would guess. And they have kind of everything. They have inside sales, field crew, video crew, official scorer. They have a manual scoreboard operator, just turn the dial, retail associate, event staff. So kind of everything.
You know what the story tells me? It really encourages me that the baseball season is coming, that spring is not far away, and that the crack of the bat will be heard again soon, which just makes me happy because I love spring, I love summer, and nothing says that more than baseball. So and now that I think I may in my retirement, I may work over there at Hammons Field. I might just go to Cardinals games every night for my work.
I think that sounds like a great idea. I still wish that you'd be a Cardinals announcer, though.
Well, we'll see what happens in a few years.
Okay.
Or this year, if they want to offer me something.
Yeah, right.
I'm open to negotiation.
Listen, you have a voice for radio.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's better than a face for radio,
and
baby.
A face for radio. Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I thought the other shoe was going to drop.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay, so that's because I want you to take me on a hot Valentine's date. That's why the other shoe didn't drop. So here's your chance. If you can guess the number of hearts in a jar, you could win a contest from Around the Ozarks. And with that comes $150 to the flower merchant and $75 to Civil Kitchen. Now, I told our beautiful listeners that I would have the jar in hand, but guess what? I don't. But my friend Grace does. I was like, Grace, help me. I totally forgot to come pick up the jar today because it was that kind of a day yesterday. So she sent me a picture of her holding the jar. Can you see
Did you download the picture so that you could post it right here?
Isn't she a doll?
It's
on the page. No, it is on aroundtheozarks.com. They'll see it if they go play the game. Okay. They will see the jar. Yeah. Also here.
You could also download it and just click on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay. So
pre-production.
This picture is with it by her hand. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to hold the jar. Like I'm going to hold it in my hand, but I just wanted you to get the visual. But if you go to the page, you'll see it. So whoever can guess the closest number of hearts in the jar is going to win the contest. And then you get your prize on February 10th. So you know if you need to drop your own cash or if your dinner date is going to be on us.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yes. Go right now and play at aroundtheozarks.com. Just click on contest.
Somebody's going to win. It could be you.
It'd be nice.
And you don't even have to tell your date that you got it for free.
Yeah, or you can, because I appreciate someone who's going for a good deal, you know? So if you told me that, Ethan, on our first date, I'd be like, he's a smart man.
I would not tell you that on our first date. I would tell you that right now.
Right.
I would tell you that unless I have a gift card for it, we ain't going there.
Yeah, that's the truth. But you know what? I feel the same way, so it's fine. It's good.
Oh, man. All right.
Well, have a great day. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you back here tomorrow morning.
See you Friday.
Bye-bye.